Yo guys, what's up? Welcome back to another video. I'm going over my first Bathurst race here, actually. I was doing this just as like a practice to see if I could get good content at this track, and actually ended up getting some really good content here. So this is the first lap, of course, and it, as you can imagine, got pretty wild up through this part of the track here. You see this blue Ferrari spinning out here. Got lucky that he was able to gather it up, didn't pile everyone up in the corner there. Now, that almost happened here with the Mercedes completely turned around. We just kind of sneak our way up through the outside of everyone. And now, it's really just survival. Got cold tires, don't want to push it, don't want to lose it, because, I mean, if you lose it through this section of the track, you're just, there's no saving it. Your race is as good as done. Especially diving down through this section of the track, you can see the Mustang right there spinning out, pushed it a little too hard, trying to get back on the throttle. And I do hope you all enjoy the way I decided to edit the view of this, with it cutting from cockpit view to scenery view, and just, I think it looks better and is more entertaining to watch from a viewer's perspective. But as you can see, we managed to survive the first lap, and from this point, it was really just trying to catch up to the group in front of me. I think from this moment, I was like 8th or something like that, 7th or 8th position. And of course, going into lap 2, I decided to just fast forward through this group of laps, mainly because we're just following them in a straight line. There's nothing entertaining to really watch. Nothing happened. Though, as we come up to it, at the end of lap 6, going into now lap 7, this is when the race kind of started to get entertaining again, because I managed to catch up to the Porsche in front of me. And I just wanted to show this lap when I finally caught up to him. You can see chasing him down this very long straight. You would think that the slipstream would do more than it actually does, but you'll see later in the video that the slipstream definitely still is powerful. Of course, going up through my favorite section of the track, just so fun to drive. All the elevation changes, snaking through the corners at relatively, like, still high speed. As he taps the wall a bit there, you can tell both of us were pushing at about this point. Me tapping the wall right after him. But from this point on, I was like, alright, it is time to put the pressure on. You know, we've caught up. We need to let him know that I want the position. And from this point, like, I'm just studying his line, really. Seeing where I'm faster, seeing where he's faster. Trying to just plan out where I'm going to make the pass and when. But as we come to the close on lap 7, I did this for about another 2 laps, I believe, where I was just, you know, staying close, following, studying how he drove the track. And again, that's what I decided to do. As you can see, that's all I was doing, just following him. I wasn't trying to put a move or doing, if I can talk, do anything crazy. Just biding my time until the end of lap 9. So this is the tail end of lap 9 right here, going into lap 10, which is the final lap of this race. And this is the whole reason that I decided to make a video out of this, was just the end of this race. You'll see I finally get that run I was wanting, and decided to send it up the inside. Went a little too fast though, going onto the grass, had to slow up, and he does get the switch back to my inside for this next corner. So, right here I was like, it's the last lap, we have to push, we have to stay on his rear end, or else I'm never going to get my opportunity to pass. And so that's exactly what I did. And here, he goes too wide, has to slow up, and I get a run on his outside. You can see how much we just want to stick with each other. I knew since I had the outside, I could really push it into this corner, so that's exactly what I did. Though you couldn't see it, I just pushed my braking zone harder than he did, got down in front of him going into the corner, and that gave me the spot. And from this point on, it was just a survival. Don't let him get around us, and most of all, don't crash ourselves. Which, right here, as I'm thinking that, I almost crash. If that had upset the car anymore, I was going straight into the wall and most likely would have ended my race on the last lap. As we snake through the mountain more, you can see he was not letting me have any room to breathe. It's not like I just pulled away from him. He was battling back and fighting for that position just as much as I was. And now, right here, if this looks familiar, I was just thinking, don't let him pull the same move on me. So, all I'm thinking is defend that inside. Don't let him get on the inside. Because these are very sharp corners. If he doesn't get on my inside, it's very doubtful that he'll be able to pass me. And I learned from my mistake, didn't overshoot the corner, and now it's just one more corner to go. Defend the inside again. He's gonna try to go to the outside, get a switchback to try and get a better run, but it is just not enough. And I end up coming home with a 5th place finish, which I've got to say, for my first Bathurst race is not bad at all.